What you're looking at here is the bottom of a G5 RV antenna. Now it has a coax cable that runs around, and it runs over here, and it goes underneath that tent over there where that receiver is, where the husband and wife team are monitoring the radio. Now this G5 RV has at the top of this white thing right here, this is a standard television, well, it looks like it looks like a standard TV 300 ohm flat wire, and it goes up. This is a homemade deal. It goes up, and it goes up to right there, if I can see it too well. I don't know if you can see that, but that flat wire goes up and just sort of disappears. I'm having trouble seeing it on the on the screen on this camera. And then from there, a wire, an antenna, goes left and right. One shoots over there, and it goes over the top of that big tree. That big tree right there. Shoots right over the top of that big tree. And it's tied down on the other side, which keeps the antenna wire tight. And the other side, over here, the wire is over the top of that right there. So we have the same situation on this side. It's tied down also. And the G5 RV antenna, and this is what they call homemade or homebrew, is good for 10 to 80 meters. I wish I could get a better view of that for you, but that's the best I can do. I'm sorry. Try one more time here. Boy, it's hard to get that thing zeroed in. Best I could do. Incidentally, the G5 RV is the kind of antenna I plan to make for my HW101 and get it strung up in the trees in my backyard. Okay, this is Eric, the balloon man, who's going to put up the balloon antenna. When he came back this afternoon, he had to attend a wedding, so he had to leave, and he came back and he found that all these space hogs around here took up all the space to where he wanted to put up his antenna, and now he's having to do a lot of skull braining to figure it out. So we'll figure out later on whether he figured it out, right? Are we rooting for him? We're rooting for him. Okay, folks, it's balloon inflation time. Let's see if it's going to work. He said if he can't get everything to work, we're just going to all sound like Donald Duck. He'll let us have a little breathe of that stuff, and everybody walk around like Donald Duck. How are we doing now? I don't see anything now. Don't give up. Don't let it get the best of you.
I'm not.
Nothing. Oh, look at that. We are experiencing motion here, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, look at that baby go. Look at that. I better back up. I'm impressed.
Really feels good.
All right, I'm impressed.
Oh, this thing pops, yeah.
Now, you said it's going to go probably, what, twice that size now? It'll go about twice that size, huh? Well, we'll start this camera again when we get that twice that.
Someone help me tie a knot on this.
All right, he's tying off the balloon.
I can't.
Okay, the balloon is up in the air, and it is hauling the antenna wire here. You see that coil unwinding, and up she goes. This is too cool. And we're still going ever higher. The problem is we don't want that to interfere with that G5 RV antenna that's right there to its left. I don't know if you can see it in the camera or not, but what we have here is each one of these lines you see is somebody sending Morse code. And this gentleman right here is trying to find the one that he wants. W1AW, which
W1AW is supposed to be sending their field day message right now for the.
And we get some points if we can bring it in. So he's kind of searching around on these lines, trying to figure out which one it will be. Sort of like a crapshoot, isn't it?
Yeah. And depending on who you talk to, they may consider that slightly cheating. But I'm trying to work smarter and not harder.
I'm not sure what you mean. Why? What's cheating?
I better not show my call sign if I say that.
What's cheating? No, hey.
There are some
modern technology
hams out there that don't like this whole idea of doing CW with a computer. So
well,
you know,
I can understand that. But
I can too. I mean,
that's okay. We used to have carburetors, and we use fuel injection now. So
that's right.
I guess it makes no difference, does it? No.
Is it? No.
Well, this is really interesting. Interfacing a computer with a program, I assume that you had to load into the computer. Is that
Yes.
correct?
Yeah.
And it will interface with this. Is this coming across the?
No, actually this is coming out of this little receiver.
Oh, so you're just picking it up on a standard shortwave receiver, aren't you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yep. And this is a program called DM780 or Digital Master 780, and it's part of the Ham Radio Deluxe software bundle, which is free.
Okay.
Ham Radio Deluxe, fantastic stuff. Go get it.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know how to hook it up or operate it. That's the problem. It's going to take a while for that.
That's all right.
As you can see, the antenna is up, and he hasn't gotten any contacts yet, but he keeps trying, and that's what field day is all about.
It was nice. I got a compliment from Ohio.
How's that? What did he say?
Said I sounded good.
Oh, that's great. You said you've got 130 what?
132 contacts.
132 contacts so far. He's doing real well. That's a long way from the last, I think it was what, 76 the last time I talked to you. That's great. And they're all logged in the old computer. Now that's a Kenwood TS430 you're using. And to my left over here is a Kenwood TS530A, I believe it is. Let me see. No, 530S. Kenwood TS530S. This is an antenna tuner on top. This is the transceiver here. Kind of a nice setup. It's what they call a hybrid. It's solid state in the front and tubes for the finals. Pretty slick. And as the sun sets on the Arkansas River, I hope most of you have learned at least something. That's what this whole video is about. If you learned one or two things you didn't know, then it's been a success. So until next time, this is John. And of course, we'll say 73, which means good wishes.